Hello everyone, सबको मेरा नमस्कार and welcome to this podcast about the month of September. Very interesting month, very important and very crucial, and I'll tell you why this is important and why this is crucial. But first, I want to tell you that we've been through so much and we still don't know how much of it is left karmically. So it's very nice. It's a very nice feeling to do podcasts. It's that feeling you get a couple of years back when there was no laptop and there was no iPad and it was just about radio. We all seem to have spent so much time on video calls, Zoom calls, being on the screen all the time that somewhere I feel that there's a lot of fatigue which has caught on to people. And people are feeling nausea, people are feeling giddy, people are feeling strange, headaches. Everything has increased. So my advice to you is that please stick to some podcasts. And at least these kind of things where you're getting a lot of knowledge, gyan, I think podcasts really work better than video calls, because I've said it many times that when we do videos, your attention can be more on the speaker than the speech. So, and I've experienced that, So, I always feel that I will be more effective if I'm not seen but I'm heard. Because it's not what I'm wearing or how I'm looking, but it's about what I'm saying. So, September का महीना क्या कह रहा है, बहुत important है जानना. सबसे पहले तो September 1st to September 17th is the starting of पितृ पक्ष, जिसे हम श्राद्ध भी कहते हैं. Those days which are dedicated only to the ancestors. All our ancestors means all the people in our family who are not in body, who have departed timely, untimely, parents, grandparents, siblings, everybody. जो भी अब इस शरीर में नहीं है लेकिन आपकी फैमिली आपके कुल के हैं, वो आपके पितृ हैं. कई बार पितृ दोष मैंने बताया कुंडली में, वो इसी के कारण लगता है जब कोई ना कोई पितृ, कोई ना कोई हमारी फैमिली का, and this is what shows the connection. You cannot like say that there are the same tree and the roots are all interconnected. So you're all from the same tree. So you cannot say that I'm not responsible for what my great-great-grandparents have done. Of course you are responsible, and that shows when we do your chart readings in the form of Pitru Paksh. So this is significant because you get a chance to eradicate all the karmic issues that have to do with your ancestral or your lineage or your past generations. देखिए, जब कोई आत्मा इस शरीर को छोड़ती है तो वो अपने कर्म के अनुसार लोक को प्राप्त करती है. कोई ब्रह्मलोक, कोई वैकुंठ लोक, कोई शिव लोक, डिपेंड्स. बहुत लोक हैं और हर कोई अपनी आत्मा तो when you shed your body, you have nothing to do with these 5 elements. And you're only carrying your karmas. And that's why I've tried to explain the importance of prarabdha karma and dividing it further into drid and adrid karma. And telling you the importance of your karmic journey and where the focus has to be in this material world. We have seen so much in the past 5 months, 6 months. Untimely deaths, children, young people. I was just discussing Sushant Singh's untimely death. And we have seen so many other cases like this. Yeah. So it's not about suicide or murder. It's about the time. It's about Kal in spirituality. So one must be very very careful that whatever our culture has suggested, जो भी हमारे शास्त्रों ने कहा है, the West has not even started scratching that right now. Our Shastra, Hindu Shastra, culture, whatever is written in the Upanishads and Vedas is so deep that you can have a scientific temperament to understand that. But if you want to understand the logic behind everything, you have to be a rishi or maharishi, which means that you have to be something, it's like 1,000 scientists coming together and then doing some calculations. So I believe and I know that the West has not even scratched our scriptures yet, and all their systems are rudimentary. But for us, we are blessed because not only have our rishis given us the knowledge and the ज्ञान, but also the solution to that. So ये जो महीना है 1 तारीख से लेकर 17 तारीख तक का, ये आपके ancestors और पितरों के लिए है. Well, some people, they know the tithi of their parents, which means the lunar tithi, Ekadashi, Dwadashi, Trayodashi. These are the tithis, Shukla Paksh ya Krishna Paksh, whether it was the waxing moon or the waning moon. Always note these things down and tell them to your children also. Learn to read the Hindu calendar. So, अक्सर हमें अपने माता पिता या ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स की भी कभी कभी याद रह जाती है, लेकिन ग्रेट ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स का हमें तिथि वगैरह याद नहीं होती. तो ऐसे में मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ कि जो लास्ट श्राद्ध आएगा, जो अमावस्या का श्राद्ध होता है, उसमें आप सर्व पितृ अमावस्या बोलते हैं उसको. आप सब पितरों के नाम का दान कर सकते हैं. दान में दूध, चीनी, चावल, आटा, घी, सफ़ेद वस्त्र, फल, ये सब आते हैं. You can give it to the poor people. You can give it to the pandit of the temple. That is entirely your choice. But I always say that give it to people who need it. दूसरी चीज़, पानी का दान सर्वश्रेष्ठ माना गया है. इसीलिए आप देखेंगे कि तर्पण के लिए जब आप पंडित जी को घर बुलाते हैं या पिंड दान करते हैं या तर्पण करते हैं, तो पानी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट होता है. सो पानी का दान भी आप कर सकते हैं. कई जगह आपने देखा होगा लोग घड़े लगवा देते हैं मंदिरों में, कूलर लगवा देते हैं, वाटर कूलर्स लगवा देते हैं. सो दैट इज़ ऑल्सो कंसिडर्ड वेरी वेरी ऑस्पिशियस, बिकॉज पितरों को शांत करने के लिए पानी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. सो दीज आर द डेज डेडिकेटेड टू योर एंसेस्टर्स. कोई भी हम नई चीज़ अपने लिए नहीं खरीदते. जो भी खरीदते हैं वो हम अपने पितरों के लिए ही खरीदते हैं. Try and be vegetarian in these days. Now, why it is important? Why is this month important? Is that you must have noticed that every year, as soon as Shraddh Paksh finishes, the next day Navratri start. But इस साल ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है. इस साल नवरात्रि 1 महीने के बाद आ रहे हैं. 17 अक्टूबर से आ रहे हैं. मतलब नवरात्रि 17 सितंबर की बजाय 17 अक्टूबर को आ रहे हैं. तो ये एक एक्स्ट्रा महीना कहाँ से आ गया? इस एक्स्ट्रा महीने को बोला जाता है अधिक मास, मल मास या पुरुषोत्तम मास. ये क्या है मास? इसको क्यों माना जाता है और ये है क्या? अधिक मास होता क्या है? सबसे पहले तो अधिक मास में सूर्य की संक्रांति नहीं आती है. एंड इफ़ यू वर टू जस्ट डू अ सिंपल कैलकुलेशन, जो सूर्य वर्ष होता है, विच मीन्स एवरी सोलर कैलेंडर हैज़ अबाउट 365 days and 6 hours, and every lunar year has 354 days. So the difference in these two, the solar year and the lunar year, is about 11 days. So in about 3 years, this becomes 1 month. तो इसी अंतर को दूर करने के लिए हर 3 साल में एक चंद्रमास अतिरिक्त आता है, जिसे अतिरिक्त होने की वजह से अधिक मास कहा जाता है. यू नो, टू बैलेंस दिस, there is this extra month that comes after every 3 years. See how beautifully our culture has tried to balance. Our calculations have been such since ancient times that they have tried to balance everything. अधिक मास को कुछ स्थानों पर मल मास भी कहते हैं. मल मास मतलब मलिन जो हो, मतलब कि कुछ शुभ कार्य करने से वर्जित जिसको बोलते हैं उसको मलिन बोलते हैं. So obviously in this month there will be no weddings, there will be no गृह प्रवेश, there will be nothing, कोई मुंडन नहीं, कोई किसी भी तरीके का संस्कार अच्छा नहीं होता. पौराणिक मान्यताओं के हिसाब से एक्चुअली इस मलिन मास की वजह से कोई भी देवता इस महीने में अपनी पूजा नहीं करा रहा था. लेकिन जब सब देवता जो है इस महीने को छोड़ बैठे, तब स्वयं श्री हरि जो कि विष्णु भगवान हैं, उन्होंने इस महीने को अपना नाम देने की स्वीकृति दे दी. इसीलिए इसे पुरुषोत्तम मास भी कहा जाता है, जो कि श्री हरि का ही अपना नाम है. तो इस महीने में भागवत कथा सुनना, प्रवचन सुनना, दान पुण्य करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. सो दिस मंथ इज लाइक अ गिफ्ट that 2020 has got, that in this month spiritual activities really help. इसका भागवत में भी वर्णन है, इसलिए भागवत की कथा सुनना करना बहुत अच्छा है. and that is the reason why I am also starting a satsang on 20th of September. हम लोग सत्संग शुरू कर रहे हैं भागवत का, जिसमें कि मैं कोशिश करूंगी कि आपको हरि के प्रसंग सुनाऊं, सत्संग करें. एंड मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट, दिस सत्संग is to tell all the so called young people that, you know, whenever you say satsang, they will run away from it. They will say, who wants to go to this satsang? All the oldies will be there and they will be clapping their hands and, you know, why would I go to that satsang? No, you should know the meaning of satsang. संतों का संग, संतों के आचरण को जानना, उसको अपने जीवन में उतारना. जैसी संगति वैसी गति. And that's the reason I'm starting it, because you see, when you do something on Facebook Live, well, when it was lockdown, it was a different reason. You know, it's so easy. There is no effort anybody wants to put, you know, अरे हाँ Facebook Live हो रहा है, Zoom Live हो रहा है, बाद में सुन लेंगे. But what about those people who really travel for kilometers to come and listen to the Bhagavad Katha? उनको जो पुण्य मिलता है वो टेक्नोलॉजी में अपनी हिसाब से सुनने वाले लोगों को कैसे मिल सकता है? So the effort that you make to come to a satsang is also very important. दीप दान करें इस मास में. Some people, you know, they also eat just once in this month, including me. And also mourn. I also keep a lot of mourn in this month, because like I said, that this month you cannot do any auspicious activity, but this month is of spirituality. So कृपया करके 1 सितंबर से लेके 17 अक्टूबर तक, जब तक नवरात्रे ना शुरू हो जाएं, तब तक do not do any kind of auspicious things like mundan, grah pravesh, buying of vehicle, buying of a new house, marriage. I would even suggest that even if it is small things like just formalizing it, don't try and do anything in this month. Dedicate this to yourself. Now, after having understood कि पहले श्राद्ध पक्ष आया, उसके बाद मल मास आया, उसके बाद मल मास को जो हम अधिक मास बोले, you know, that extra month, that 1 month which is extra, पुरुषोत्तम मास, whatever you want to call it. But yes, श्राद्ध के बाद आ रहा है ये महीना, and we all need to know about this, and please tell your children about this. Don't think that this is not something which our children should know. Let me tell you, all the Western systems are completely rudimentary when it comes to our shastras and our calculations. West has not even been able to scratch our scriptures. it is so rudimentary. But look at our rishis and maharishis, how calculations, how they have balanced this Brahmand for us. So even if you follow a little bit, I mean, I've said it many times that most of the adults I know, they don't even know how to read a lunar calendar. So now you must know this year started off as a pretty challenging year. शनि का अपनी राशि में आना 24 जनवरी 2020 को, एक कार्मिक टाइम का शुरू होना, बार बार मैंने आपको 1.5 साल से इस बारे में बता रही हूँ, सडननेस। अब आते हैं कि ये सितंबर में क्रूशियल क्या है। सितंबर में राहु केतु जो शैडो प्लैनेट्स हैं, जो कालसर्प दोष कॉज करते हैं, जो लाइफ में सडननेस कॉज करते हैं, they are changing their axis from Gemini and Sagittarius to Taurus and Scorpio. Now what is this going to trigger? Every 18 months, Rahu and Ketu, they change their axis, which brings about changes at the macro level and individual level. On the world level, if I say, I see corona cases going down, I see healings happening, I see less deaths, and I see people getting on to their normal routine. But it's also going to trigger a whole lot of other karmic stuff. Because Saturn is still going to be in Capricorn for 2.5 years and then in Aquarius for 2.5 years. Its own Rashi, it's very relaxed, no doubt about it. But it has triggered a very heavy karmic time. Many times I've tried to explain you that so many, when I see horoscopes of people, sometimes there's nothing indicated in the horoscope, but they have made some karmic issues for themselves, जिसको मैंने कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी पे आपको समझाया था कि दृढ़ प्रारब्ध और अदृढ़ प्रारब्ध किसको कहते हैं. Sometimes lack of knowledge of your own karmic cycles lead to bigger problems in your life. So, and the other thing is that if prarabdha was only ruling us, then what is the point and what is the motivation of living? There is no motivation of living then. So prarabdha is also further governed by free will, as Krishna says, that you have to work, action, inaction, and he also says that there is action and inaction also. So knowledge, that's why I say Gyan, Bhakti, Karma, these go hand in hand. So when Rahu and Ketu axis changes, it's going to trigger suddenness for a few, purely karmic. There could be sudden issues, and at the other side there could be sudden settlement of issues as well. But on a country level, we might see volatility on borders. तेज बारिश का खतरा बना रहेगा सितंबर एंड तक. लेकिन हाँ, कुछ लेवल पे चीजें सॉर्ट भी हो रही हैं. लेकिन ये जो कॉम्बिनेशंस हैं, ये इतना डिसीट के हैं, इतने कॉन्स्पिरेसी के कॉम्बिनेशंस हैं. आप देखिए कि somebody just asked me to talk about Sushant's combinations, and I said that because his real date of birth and time the family is not revealing, but I do know of that day's gochar that the 3rd house, 6th house and 8th house was tapped, which shows deceit, which shows murder, which shows conspiracy, which shows involvement of other people. It is not a natural death. So we must understand that these combinations that have started from January, no one on the planet can be overconfident. Please mark my words, no one on the planet can be overconfident. We will, the moment we try and be overconfident, Prakriti, law, Niyam, Shani, जो भी बोले आप उसको, they will pull you back. कि भैया ज़मीन पर आ जाओ. Because this is the time you will be taught the law of impermanence, the law of uncertainty, the random theory. You will somewhere get a feel that what is the point I'm planning so much, कुछ हो तो रहा नहीं है, इतना प्लान करने का फायदा क्या? Precisely the point, प्लान करने का फायदा ही नहीं है. Because now all of us, the entire world has got into so much of uncertainty that everybody is looking at spiritual solutions. Everybody is being thrown in front of their karmas. Overconfidence will not last. Don't take things for granted. शरीर ग्रॉस, पैसा ग्रॉस, रिश्ते ग्रॉस, सब ग्रॉस लेवल की चीज़ें आपको हिला के रख देने वाली है. बिकॉज ये ग्रॉस का खेल ही नहीं है, ये सारा सूक्ष्म का खेल है. स्थूल का तो खेल ही खत्म. So this was a time that was expected. In spirituality we were expecting this time. But it's hit everybody hard. But still I feel people are not realizing. It's still about their money. It's still about their body. So that sharing of resources, that sharing of ब्रह्मांड को शेयर करना, प्रकृति को शेयर करना, वो कहीं ना कहीं अभी भी मिसिंग है. लाइक जैसे महाभारत के युद्ध के बाद लगा था कि ओ इतने करोड़ों लोग मर गए, अब नई सृष्टि का निर्माण होगा, अब लोग समझ जाएंगे. क्या लोग समझे? नहीं. इसी को तो प्रारब्ध अदृढ़ और दृढ़ कहते हैं कि अ ह्यूमन बीइंग कैन नेवर लर्न. बट अ ह्यूमन बीइंग, कलयुग किसको कहा? कलयुग खराब नहीं है, कलयुग खराब नहीं है. कलयुग में आपकी मति खराब हो चुकी है. कलयुग अपने आप में खराब नहीं है. कलयुग में आपकी मति बहुत खराब हो गई है कि जिस मति के हिसाब से आप ईश्वर को तभी याद करते हैं जब आप पर कोई कष्ट आता है, स्थूल रूप का कष्ट, शरीर पर कष्ट, पैसे पर कष्ट, रिश्ते पर कष्ट, प्रॉपर्टी. आप ईश्वर को तभी याद करते हैं जब आप पर कोई स्थूल रूप का कष्ट आता है. तो जब आप ईश्वर को सिर्फ तब याद करेंगे कि जब आप पर कोई स्थूल रूप का कष्ट आए, तो आप ये कैसे समझ सकते हैं कि ईश्वर आपको हमेशा याद रखेंगे? सो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड that this month is a very, very crucial month. September 2020, अधिक मास, श्राद्ध पक्ष, राहु केतु का राशि परिवर्तन. ध्यान रखिए अपना, अपने परिवार का. And understand that whatever I come up with, or whatever podcast, or whatever I'm trying to tell you, through messages or podcasts or everything, please take it seriously. Please take it seriously, because all of this is karmic. We are all experiencing karma. Don't destroy yourself with ego, greed, hunger. These are self-destructive weapons. जिसने दिया है उसे लेना भी आता है, इस बात को कभी मत भूलिए. उसने आपको दिया है क्योंकि आप उसकी कृपा के पात्र बने हैं. जिस दिन उसने आपके ऊपर से अपनी कृपा हटा ली, within seconds he will finish everything. This is not fear. This is not fear. This is ज्ञान. So nothing is yours, nothing belongs to you. सिर्फ उसकी दृष्टि आपके ऊपर अच्छी है, जिसकी वजह से उसने आपको अपनी कृपा का पात्र बनाया है. जिस दिन वो दृष्टि हट गई, उस दिन आपको अपने कर्म भुगतने पड़ेंगे, जो कि शायद आप सोच भी नहीं सकते कि क्या लेके आए हैं आप अपने साथ. So through this podcast, it is about understanding the Shraddh Paksh, the Malmas, and the changes that are going to happen in the end of September. आई विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं. ये डरने की बात नहीं है, ये डरने का विषय नहीं है, ये ज्ञान का विषय है. एंड दैट इज़ वाई satsang is done, that is why discourses are done, so that you are able to let go of all the fear and face reality and imbibe the solutions. इसी के साथ thank you so much for listening, and if there are any queries, please do text, please do WhatsApp. And आप सब के लिए I will just pray that you all are able to attain that knowledge of at least crossing this barrier and this river. Thank you so much. God bless you.